The drinking's a symptom, right, of something that I'm trying to, deal with internally. For me, I often say that, my drinking, the reason I drank was so that I could tolerate my own presence at that point. I could shut the voices off about the way I felt about myself. And when people show up for coaching, as I alluded to, it's often because of symptoms. It's because of, and sometimes, hey, I just want to figure out how to be a better high achiever, a better high performer. I want to figure out how to do these things. Perfect. We can go down that path. Almost inevitably, things start to show up, right? And, we start to get into conversations about the relationship that we have with ourselves. And we have a relationship with ourselves. It's the most important relationship that we have in our lives because it's determining every other relationship. The way that I think about myself, the way that I talk to myself, the way that I look at myself in the mirror, what I see, what I feel when that happens. And getting that part healthy is a key part of the process in coaching that I do with individuals. Because once again, if we're after trying to make this feel good on the inside, right, and not just look good on the outside, there's work that has to be done in that mindset shift that says, what life am I trying to create? Because for some high achievers and high performers, they've created a life that they don't even want to live, to be honest, right? But they feel like they got to maintain it. And so they get into maintenance mode and then they get into all those things. And so really starting to back up and do a paradigm shift from not what am I trying to achieve, but who am I trying to become? Who is the version of myself that I truly want to be? And what's that misalignment? And so that mindset shift to then start to look internally and go, what are my achievements about? Who am I without my achievements? It's a great question, right? What's my identity as an achiever? And really going into the work of healing that relationship with ourselves in that process. Then what starts to get manifested, then what starts to pour out of us starts to look a lot healthier and more sustainable, because when we're in that other energy, a lot more susceptible to burnout, a lot more susceptible to just challenges in our life.